Class 10 Biology, Chapter 6 Life Processes. In that, transportation. To transport materials within the body, we have circulatory system. In human beings, the circulatory system consists three main components: blood, blood vessels, heart. Blood fluid circulates in our body. Blood vessels, tubes that help the blood to circulate. Heart is a pumping organ that circulates the blood around the body. Now, composition of blood. The blood consists plasma, that is 55% plasma and 45% blood cells. In that blood cells, red blood cells, white blood cells and platelets. Now, red blood cells, these are disc shaped, oxygen and carbon dioxide transports, and hemoglobin is present in a red blood cells. White blood cells are colorless and they are larger than red blood cells. Their function is protects our body against infection by killing bacteria. Now, heart. It's the internal structure of heart. Now, heart is a muscular organ which pumps blood to all parts of body. It has four chambers. The upper two chambers, these two upper chambers are called atria, and the lower two chambers are called ventricles. Since the ventricles pump blood to different organs, its walls are thicker than atria. These ventricle walls are thicker than atria. The right and left chambers. So this is the left and right. Both these right and left chambers are separated by septum. This septum prevents the mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. The atria and ventricles have oxygenated. So here the oxygenated and deoxygenated blood is not mixing. By how it is? By the septum. The atria and ventricles have valves between them. So here the valves between them to prevent backflow of blood. So the valves help the preventing backflow of blood. So here upper two chambers, call them as atrium. Lower chambers we call as ventricle. Right? These two are not mixed. The blood is not mixing because of the septum. Now, blood pressure is the measurement of force applied to artery walls. How much pressure it is applying on the walls of artery? It is a blood pressure. Blood pressure is measured with the instrument sphygmomanometer. Now, working of heart. So, the circulation of heart. Here it is, the circulation is double circuit circulation. Why it is double circuit circulation? Because the heart is receiving two times blood. One from body parts, this is from the body parts, and one from lungs. One from body parts and one from lungs. So it's a double circuit circulation. Right? So here the working of heart. The right atrium receives deoxygenated blood from body parts and send blood to the right ventricle. From the right ventricle, through pulmonary artery, the blood goes, the deoxygenated blood goes to lungs. See, this is a pink color one. This is pulmonary artery. It supplies blood to lungs. It's a deoxygenated blood. Now, after getting the oxygenation in the lungs, the blood, the oxygenated blood come to left atrium by pulmonary vein. From left atrium, the blood goes to left ventricle, and from here, the blood goes to all the parts of body by aorta. So this is the way how it will be, right? So auricles, these two auricles receives blood. Right auricle or right atrium receives blood from body parts, that is deoxygenated, whereas left atrium receives blood from lungs, that is oxygenated. And right atrium to right ventricle, from right ventricle to lungs. Whereas here left atrium to left ventricle, from left ventricle to body parts, right? This is how circulation of blood takes place. Now, lymph. Lymph is a colorless fluid present in intercellular spaces. Intercellular means the space between the cells, and it is formed from the plasma which escapes from the capillaries. Lymph drains into lymphatic capillaries which forms lymph vessels. Lymph transports digested fats and drains excess fluids from intercellular spaces back into the blood. It contains lymphocytes which kills germs and protects the body. Now, hearts of mammals, that is in the hearts in mammals, birds, amphibians, reptiles and fishes, how it is? The heart in mammals, that is in birds, right, human beings, the heart is 4-chambered heart, whereas in amphibians the heart is 3-chambered, and coming to fish, it has only 2 chambers. The heart is 2-chambered heart. Transportation in plants. Even in plants also, the material should transport from one part of plant to another part. So this materials, the transportation of materials like food, water and minerals takes place through conductive tissue. This conducting tissue is xylem and phloem. Xylem transports water and minerals from the roots to all the parts of plant, right? Xylem transports water from roots to all the parts of plants. Phloem transports food from the leaves to other parts of the plant, and this transportation of food from the leaves to other parts is called translocation, right? Thank you.